This was on we had an afternoon off. This is in the main square of Timisoara. So if you keep these pictures in your mind, this is what most people, if you go to Romania on a holiday, this is the sort of thing you'll see. It's all very nice, and that's the big Orthodox church. It's really ornate and loads of pictures. And then this was a village which we went to visit an old people's home. And this was inside the old folks' home. That's me singing just after I'd just given shared part of my testimony. These folk hadn't seen, or hadn't had, some of the elderly folk that I was saying hadn't had any visitors for months and months and months. They have no hope at all. And when you go in there and you think, what can I say to make these people feel something of God? And you say something which you think is pointless, but they are, at the end of it, one guy was in tears, and I was personally very moved that God could speak through me like that. We distributed cakes as well around all the folk, which they really, really appreciated. I got a number of hugs from lovely old ladies. I got a hug from her, actually, for giving her a banana, which was lovely. Yeah. This was at the orphanage / school. We did face painting and all sorts of things. There you go. There's Emily, who's on our team. I could tell you a really mean story about her, but I won't. Come and ask me afterwards if you're really interested. That's the wife of our tutor. Yeah, more face painting. Balloons. They love the balloons. We made them swords, and we have one guy on our team. He was crazy. We have one guy on our team who doesn't really like children. I don't really like children. But we encouraged about 20 of the kids, who are about this big, to chase him round the playground. And he really didn't like it, but it was really funny. We only had an hour with these children, but it was probably the most rewarding experience we had out there, because we were able to share joy with them, which was our whole aim, and they absolutely loved it. We did some songs with the kids. Jesus, you're my superhero, you're my star. Anyway, that's Josh. That was the guy who was being chased around the field. It's quite amusing. And then we went round, because a lot of the children come from very poor families. So things which we take quite for granted, just like a banana, they love it. They're so grateful for that.
Is that then because they don't get fresh fruit and bananas?
And you go to the supermarket and fruit is very expensive compared to here. This was in one of the, that's me. This was in one of the poorer families. This wasn't the poorest family we went to visit, but they lived in houses which were made of corrugated asbestos. Asbestos, as many of you know, causes cancer. This was, I can't even recognise it. Yeah, this was the entrance to one of their houses. They have no electricity either, or running water. This was the field, the rubbish dump. This is where one of the families lived. And the house, you can't see it, but was just over here, and it was massive. And they could see this all day, but they did nothing to help. This little lad was amazing. He was so lovely, and I still get quite upset whenever I think about him, actually, because he's 4, and he lives in that house with about 10 or 11 other people, just in that little hut. He's never going to get the chance to go to school. And just being able to go in and sing them some songs and, give out some food and give them hugs and play with them is incredible. That's a bit more of a close-up of the house. There's some more folk. We went to a church. This is the church here in a village, little village. Now this church was, a lot of the girls were quite nervous because girls had to wear headscarves. Men sat on one side of the church, women sat on the other side of the church. And we were very, very nervous that it was going to be a bad service. But it turned out to be incredible. We really felt God move in that service. Yeah, it was quite amazing. The ladies in the church kept coming up and singing, and it was quite amazing.